Let's talk about the solar tax credit. It's now March of 2026, so we're 3 months into the new year, and the 25D tax credit has since expired, and homeowners are still going solar. What does that mean for you? So in 2026, a lot of the finance companies now are taking advantage of the 48E tax incentives with something called a prepaid lease or a prepaid energy services agreement. What these allow the homeowner to do is take advantage of the tax credits in the form of an upfront discount. A lot of homeowners like to pay cash for their systems. So what that means is you do have to take out a financing agreement with the finance company because they're technically going to own that system for at least the first 5 years. That allows them to take the depreciation. They do own that asset, so they have to maintain it. And then they get the tax benefits, which then roll over to you in the form of an upfront discount. So that's one of the great ways now that homeowners are going solar, because now there's no longer a tax credit that you have to qualify for. It is actually comes in the form of an upfront discount. There are certain products and certain technologies that do require for each one of these different offerings. So, you definitely want to reach out to your installer and see what they have to offer. If you're an Enphase homeowner or somebody who likes Enphase products, there's an option for you. If it's the Tesla product, there's an option for you. If there's the Franklin product, there's going to be an option very, very soon. Same with EG4. So a lot of these battery manufacturers and solar panel manufacturers are coming online with different things and partnering with different finance companies to where you guys get the savings up front. So that's essentially how the tax credit is going in 2026. Again, it's finance companies that are owning the technology and owning the solar system on your roof for at least the first 5 years, and then the ownership transfers to you, the homeowner, and depending on that agreement will determine what the cost is associated with that transfer of the solar system to where you now own it. Once the system is then transferred over to you and out of the finance company's name, now it's your responsibility for any of the maintenance or service or anything on that. But again, as long as your installer is around, they should offer a 25-year workmanship warranty. You still have all the warranties from the manufacturers, and typically nothing really does go wrong with solar systems in that time period. But you should also have monitoring software and a monitoring app to kind of keep you up to date with what's going on. Therefore, you can see what's happening and reach out to your installer for any assistance needed. If your installer is out of business and you are in the Houston area, we are happy to help here at Solstice Solar, or you're more than welcome to call the manufacturer, and I'm sure they have lists of installers in the area that can definitely get you squared away and helped out. Hope that was useful and the information was of value to you. We're here to help and educate in any way we possibly can.